Well, hi everyone. I'm going to do this mould today. It's a tray mould and there's a hole in the middle. And this one is for my mum. She wanted something just to put on display, I suppose. What I've done, I got a jug and I used ounces and I filled it so as I know then when I start to mix the resin, I know how much this will need, because the resin is expensive, so you don't want to waste it. So that's what I did. There's still little bits of water in there. So that's the mould that I'll be doing. So I'll just put that out the way. I want to keep that clean. So I'm using different resin. This resin comes from only a mile away, believe it or not. We're in the UK. And they have a YouTube channel, and a lot of people like this resin. And when I saw where I could get it from, it was unbelievable. So this will be the first time that I actually tried. Now in England, this is, for the two, is £49. So you can tell. I mean, my hands are small. It's nearly to the end, so they're not big. But like I say, they all seem to rave about it. So I thought, well, being as it's only down the road, I'll give it a try. So that's the resin I'm going to use. And then there'll be little cups, because I want to do glitter, which looks as if I'm going to use this glitter, and I should be mixing it in the resin so that I can pour that around. That one's a little bit more chunky than that, so I don't know, might mix it, we'll see as we go along. But also Nikki gave me these, and the crushed shells. I'll bring it back down again now. These are crushed shells, and you can see what beautiful colours there is in these. There's purple, and that's a cream, and that's like a rose and a purple. So I don't know if I'll be mixing any of that. These are bigger ones. This is crushed glass, and this is pink. But round the middle of the mould, if they're not too big, I'll be able to put them around there. Then there is a smaller one, and as you can see, this is got little silver bits in. These are all quite reasonable, either off eBay or Amazon, and there's always quite a lot in there. I have got these, but I don't know if I should be using them or not. They are discs that you use on your nails, because obviously I've got that much stuff with nails. I've been doing it over the years. I don't know whether to put something like that in. Besides that, there's these as well that you get for your nails. These, well, it is glitter really. So you can put anything like that as well in your mould. And there's those as well. It's a bit, well, that's an outtake there, as you can see. All those you can stick in your resin as well to make an effect, which are always nice. And I'm going to be using some of the pigments, which are those. No, these are, well, yeah, I suppose they are, but these you just drop in. They are not the alcohol inks, these are just ordinary ones. And you've got, like I say, you've got quite a few colours in there. And I have got the micas. They came in a packet, but they're hard to get out. So I got like different coloured powders in these little pots. So I emptied them out, the ones that I don't use, and I put the mica inside, so it's easier for me to get out. So you'll see as I'm going along what I'll be doing, and there's all different colours in there. I think I'm going to be ending up with a purple and a pink, I think. Maybe a little bit of black and gold. You know me, as I'm going along, you never know. I just keep adding things. So that's all the ingredients, I think. And don't forget, you need your little scales as well. I mean, you can't do without measuring it because it's got to be, this resin is 1:1. So you've got to measure it properly to get the right effect. So, like I say, if anybody wants to buy these, the easiest way to ask me is I will leave my email address at the top of my drop-down box, and if anybody wants to leave me a note or ask any questions, it'll be down there for you to have a look at. So I'll start mixing. So all the colours are mixed now, and don't forget to get this level. Don't try and do it when it isn't, because it'll all overflow. So what you've got to do is just put your little level on the top. Make sure the bubbles are in the right place, and we're ready to go. So I'll get on pouring. Well, there it is. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave this overnight. I hope my camera's been filming this because I'm having a bit of trouble with it. Sometimes when I think it's on, it's off, and so on. I've had it a good while. So what I'm going to do with this now, I'm going to leave this overnight, and then I shall be putting another clear top coat over tomorrow. So, up to now, hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully see you in the finished bit. So that now is my final layer, and I've got all the bubbles. They were just like I say, I've not used this resin before. It was like just very, very tiny, 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 minuscule bubbles. But as soon as you put the blower on, boom, they're gone. There was no actual bubbles, if you know what I mean. Anyway, they've gone anyway. So this again now will stay overnight. And then I'll come back tomorrow and unveil and see what we've done. Well, hi everyone, this is all done now. All it's got to do is take the mould away, as we shall do. But, as I'll show you in a minute, these, I don't know, it's crushed glass, I think, and the colour, unless it was on the pink, it shows up alright, but where it hasn't, it's gone clear. So what I'm going to try, I mean, like I say, this is for my mum anyway. She says, oh, I want a tray. So when we get this out, not the easiest of things to get off. And I wanted to do it not too thick because I wanted to see through it. As you can see my thumb. I think you can see my thumb. I think I'll get it off and I'll be back. So there it is. And you can see that I wanted to keep some clear spaces. Very pleased with the resin, no problem. So what I'm going to do, obviously, because I do nails, I've got plenty of gel polish. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to do some in the pink. And like I say, I've got an LED lamp, and then I can actually cure it. It isn't as if I've got to wait for it to dry. Everything comes in handy, I suppose. Just to make it stand out a little bit more, really. I mean, you buy these things and obviously you don't know what they're going to be like until you've actually used them. Is that a small one there? That one's already underneath. I'll just go over that one. So I'm going to get my LED light now and just cure them, then I'll be back. So all I'm doing is, this is my LED lamp. All I'm doing is holding it over like that for 60 seconds. Well, that looks much better now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some top coat just to bring the shine out of the gel polish. As you know, when you're doing it on your hands, the top coat always makes such a difference. So I'm just going to go around. Just give it that extra shine. So the next lot of glass that I order will be a bit better than this one. Terrible. Okay, so I'm going to do the same again. I'm just going to cure that now for 60 seconds and I'll be back. So there it is, finished, and all that's nice and dry now. None of the stickiness of the gel polish. And there's the finished tray. She's just going to put it onto a sideboard and just leave it as a display. So I'm hoping she'll like it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I'm so sorry that I messed up with the camera. But like I say, I hope I've explained and how the blower, the heat gun, has actually moved the resin around. And I'm going to be on with my next one because I'm really enjoying doing this resin very much. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and hopefully see you in my next. Bye!